It's an important game based on the standings. That's really how I look at it. Divisional game, yes, but great players on the other side, talented players on the other side. There's potential for it to be a really exciting, intense game.
Does that get you amped up? Does it get your players amped up? Does it take it to another level?
Big games, it creates more emotion. At least it should create more emotion. I think it does with coaches. We're into it just as fans are, and probably media is too in the big games. And I think our players will react the same.
They have won the first two. What needs to happen tonight to have the success go your way?
Probably the most important thing is we have to eliminate bad penalties. They got a very good power play. I think it helps to feed the momentum of their team. We've taken some offensive zone penalties. We can't be doing that 200 feet from our net. We got to be responsible with our sticks. But that's probably first and foremost is not giving them an opportunity to feed their offensive game or get the momentum from that. And then it's going to be how we check. Again, a talented team. They got some guys on their back end that can make plays and score goals. And that kind of jump starts their team too, as their back end getting that first pass up the ice to some talented, fast, hungry forwards.
We talked about the 4 lines last game, all of them pretty much getting double-digit ice time because they earned it. What kind of a plus is that for a coach, that you can roll lines one after the other?
Well, I haven't worried about matchups as much based on how the lines have played, which is a plus. I don't have to worry about getting a group out or somebody being tired and double shifting them, which might hurt them later on in the game. So it keeps guys fresh, keeps everyone in the game. That's probably the biggest plus of it.
You ruled out Fedorchuk?
We haven't ruled him out. He was feeling better last night. Woke up this morning, wasn't feeling better. So we'll take a look at him this afternoon. We'll make a call then. But I think it's not looking good that he's going to play.
Coach, it's a milestone game for you. I know you talked about it yesterday, but you talk about the significance of this for you, this 300th game.
It really doesn't mean that. It's a number, and it's something I think when your career's over with, when you're done coaching and you're relaxing, you might look back and be able to appreciate it. And the one thing it has, and I was thinking about this yesterday when you guys brought it up, is what it does make you appreciate is these guys that have coached 1,000 games. I mean, I'm at 300, and that's a third of the way there, less than a third of the way there, and the toll that it's taken on me, physically, my body and my hair and my everything else. It's impressive when these guys get up to 1,000 games. It is. It's impressive, those guys that have coached that long and had that much success.
No gray hair though.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have gray than lose it. I think it just falls out.
Is 300 enough for you to have built a reputation as a certain kind of coach? I mean, what kind of coach do you think you are? An X's and O's guy, development guy, a little of both?
I think as a coach you have to wear a lot of different hats, and I don't see myself as one particular. I mean, that's a question probably for the players and how they assess me, or management and how they assess me. When I sit down with the other coaches, we're trying to come up with a game plan. We're trying to make our team better. You're trying to develop young talent. So there's a lot of different hats that I wear, and some of it is obviously dealing with media, and so there's a lot of different things that you wear as a head coach compared to an assistant coach.
Which part takes the hair?
Well, it all does, and you guys are a part of that too.
Hey, Todd, Washington's been very active lately. 3 games in 4. You guys have been off for a bit. Does that put more emphasis on the first period, matching energy?
First period. Sometimes I think when you've had time off, it's tough to get back into that game mode again. The speed of it, the timing of it. They might be a little bit more game ready, but we have, that's something that we'll have to address. Just so we come out of the gate. But I think we have to invest for the third period. What I mean by that is, again, we can't make it easy on them. We can't turn pucks over. It's got to be a 200-foot game. Got to make their defensemen go back. It's got to be stops and starts for them, meaning finishing checks, Not that you have to, hammer anybody every time going on the boards, but making them stop and start, that's a hard game when you have to do that. If it's a game where they just can maintain their momentum, continue to build speed, and we're turning pucks over, that's going to help them.
Todd, aside from the goaltenders making big saves, what's the most critical element to good penalty killing?
Well, you know what, a big thing, and I think we have to get better at is the commitment in shooting lanes and blocking shots. That's something that we have to be better at. Up ice, we've done a decent job, but goaltending being good, blocking shots and winning battles on penalty kill.